Hello, everybody. This is a video about a process of mine. We'll see how we do. We're doing it under a certain count, under a certain time limit, because it has to be integrated. So, this is to a new audience to talk about a series while comparing it to a context. You see, what I'm reading is something that I want to make a revelation about how I'm going to be working. I'm going to be working talking about the Bible. But the Bible is going to be compared to modern series, to modern stories, because we live in the present. So I'm not only going to tell the stories of the prophets, but bring you back to what we are culturally living this time present right now. 2021. There's a pandemic. But we always gotta be reminding people of God. Look, my cat's calling. I'm gonna go get it. Because when we talk about God, we should be in the present, realizing that all actions tend to something good. Cat probably wants to eat. And there's a dog outside, which is not mine, which is playing with its neighbor, with its owner. So while I'm working, I just remembered God. I came back to the present and to know what is mercy. It's not the single cat. Every creation. It's your family. It's the trees. It's the thing you like to do. It's also to talk about sex. There's no problem enjoying it while you're married. That's the problem that we're living. That the rules of God have been taken to ridicule. That's why we need to make it seem where we talk about the present, we compare it to the past, but with no judgment, because we are not the judges of anything. God is the judge. So, no prejudice, but emotions are allowed because we are alive. We are right now. If I say something which makes you angry, you will get seriously angry. And you might denounce this channel, this content. But it is just to remind you that I always have a backup to what I'm saying. So, the words, it's a play. The content is something serious. So, we have this reminder that when we remind God to all the people, we're still one person. We're no special. It's not like we're prophets. No, nothing like that. Jesus will come. Jesus will return. So that job of liberating us from this pandemic or from whatever situation, the world is unfair. It is, but it's not our job. Jesus will return and end that. When? Only God knows. While in the meantime, we have to be good people, good Muslims, good Christians, good Jews. But most of all, remember that we are the religions. There's no such thing as a world religion or a single religion. No, there are many. But the truest are the Jewish, the Christians, and the Muslims. Because we share one God. Isn't that logic? How can I say that Christians and Hindus are brothers? They're not. Christians and some other religions, for instance, the Chinese Confucianism or the Japanese Sainto. I forgot the name. I'll look it up. This is to look it up. They don't believe in the same principles, but they share. So that's what I need to talk about too. What we share as a world religion, but we're not the same. Muslims do not follow the same rules, but we have the same religion. Isn't it curious how Jews and Christians and Muslims practice the same Abrahamic faith, but we have different rules, and we'll explain those rules. And first of all, they're God's rules, and we need to know them. We need to respect them. So which were those rules? We'll talk about it in our part 2.